All right, viewers, we're starting the broadcast with some exclusive details coming in on the big story that we are tracking on the show. This is regarding the terror operatives who've been arrested in Faridabad and other areas. Exclusive details are emerging as far as the interrogation of these operatives are concerned. The doctors in the interrogation have revealed some very exclusive, important details, stunning revelations that are coming to light, exclusively available with NDTV. Source-based information coming in. Doctors in interrogation have revealed that they were chosen for the task because nobody would have suspected doctors as far as the region is concerned. Doctors are above suspicion, and that's the reason why they were chosen to carry out these activities with nefarious designs. And in fact, the location was also meticulously chosen in an interior area in the house of a Maulvi to not raise any alarm. Those are exclusive details that we're getting for you right now on NDTV. Why is it that doctors were chosen? Why is it that that particular location was identified? More details coming in from the interrogation. Doctors have said that they were told to have patience and target details will be shared soon. Remember, 2,900 kilos of explosive has been found today in separate raids. Multiple agencies are behind this. And doctors have said that they were told to have patience and target details would be shared soon. Let's get in my colleague Aditya Rajkol, who's joining us from the exact spot where that raid took place a short while back. Aditya, those are some very stunning revelations that are coming in as far as this Delhi terror bust is concerned. Tell us more.
Well, definitely hello, and to the viewers who are joining us right now on this special broadcast on NDTV, coming to you live from the exact location where the terror conspiracy was unraveled by the Jammu and Kashmir police and of course the Haryana police as well. The exclusive details of interrogation now with NDTV. These are first details that we are putting out on NDTV. In the interrogation, the doctors have revealed that they were in touch with their handlers in the valley, but the final directions were coming in from Pakistan, from Jaish-e-Mohammed as well as from Ansar Ghazwatul Hind. Apart from that, the doctors have also revealed that they were in touch with their handlers, but between 2018 and 2021, they were in fact treating many of these injured terrorists who were injured in different encounters in the Kashmir Valley, in SKIMS and other hospitals in the Kashmir Valley. Apart from that, they also revealed that one of the Maulvis who has been arrested in Shopian was the man behind Zakir Musa, the commander of Ansar Ghazwatul Hind. While the main target of the exact location has not been revealed in the interrogation yet, the doctors have revealed, the 7 arrested have revealed that they were told that a target will be subsequently given after the preparations are over. Apart from that, one key development that we are breaking first on NDTV is that there was an attempt to disturb the communal harmony in Delhi NCR. So this was a modus operandi 6 months after Operation Sindoor of Jaish-e-Mohammed, Ansar Ghazwatul Hind and perhaps the Pakistani ISI as well, to completely radicalize different people in Delhi NCR because they were facing challenges in the Kashmir Valley with recruitment. Just to give you a glimpse of where I'm standing right now, this is the exact location where the raids took place, where the arrest of Muzammil took place, the main mastermind behind this entire conspiracy. And there's a lot of local population out here, media presence. And just a few minutes ago, police actually took a lot of ammunition, a lot of weapons and recoveries that were made in this particular location. So it's a backup beyond area in the interiors of Faridabad in Haryana, roughly about 40 to 50 kilometers from the national capital. To get more details on this, I'm joined by NDTV's correspondent Anushka, who has been tracking this very closely from the very beginning. Anushka, you've been tracking this since the news broke this morning. What's the conspiracy like? The police is investigating this further. It was originally a case of the J&K police, but Haryana police is also playing a significant role in this. What are you picking up?
Well, certainly, Aditya, what we are looking here is a very organized syndicate of white, collar terror syndicate that we have seen here. The Haryana police have confirmed that majority of the arms and ammunition that have been recovered here is suspected to be ammonium nitrate. Now, imagine 2,536 kilograms of ammonium nitrate. So this really raises a question about how they were amassing such massive amount of explosive here on the outskirts of Delhi NCR, barely few kilometers from the national capital, and what the original target was. As far as we have seen, understand that what our sources in NDTV has told us is that they were in fact organizing a very very thought after attack and very thought after plans that they will be in fact participating in. But what really is the big question is that how they were in fact organizing this kind of terror activity. Also, this is a big question on the security agency as to how such kind of arms and ammunitions were found in Faridabad, which is in the outskirts of Delhi NCR. Not just that, we have also seen that many people, several of them are doctors, 7 arrests have been made from Jammu and Kashmir, and how the main terrorist here, the main culprit here, was arrested from Saharanpur in Uttar Pradesh. Now we are seeing that a very well organized police system has in fact been working here. They are trying to put a finger on as to how much more people are really involved in this attack, because we are seeing that there is not just one, not just two, but many of the people who are involved here. And what the police is trying to in fact pick up here is how they were able to in fact navigate such kind of ammunitions and such kind of explosive without being detected. So there's a very big question on the security agencies as well. So we are seeing that now that the investigation is going on, now that the main culprits have been arrested, several of the arrests have been made, what kind of terror group are we looking at? Because we are seeing that the police have said that this particular group has a very strong connection with the Jaish-e-Mohammed, which is the banned terror outfit. So we are seeing that this kind of operation has in fact taken place in Delhi NCR barely 6 months after the Pahalgam attack took place. So this is a big question for the security agencies, and what kind of evidence they will be collecting, and what kind of terror activities that was in fact being planned by the terror groups. What they come with is the main question here.
All right, Anushka, trying to explain here from the very beginning the terror conspiracy and the arrests that have been made. But the big questions that are really not being answered right now is that who was the main target? What was the target of the terror conspiracy of Jaish-e-Mohammed and Ansar Ghazwatul Hind? And the big question that we are asking here on NDTV, how was the route entirely taken, the chain to completely get ammonium nitrate and other ammunition apart from recoveries that have been made by the police here in Haryana? What route was taken? And in Delhi NCR, very barely few kilometers away from Prime Minister's residence, perhaps 40 to 50 kilometers from central Delhi, how could such high amounts of ammunition really be recovered in this particular area? So this is the entire place where the recoveries have been made. With Avdesh, I'll try to go inside and just to give a glimpse to the viewer where we are standing right now. So this is the house where the recoveries have been made, where the raids have been underway since early morning. As we have been saying on NDTV that 7 arrests have been made till now, and we are bringing you live exclusive coverage from the exact location where this entire development has taken place. Let's try and go a little further inside to give you a glimpse of where we are standing right now. This is the house. We are entering the house where the raids have taken place. I'll ask Avdesh to come with me and try to show you this location. It's a complete back of beyond area. Nobody could have noticed that a terror conspiracy could be hatched barely 40 to 50 kilometers away from Delhi in this particular area. So moving a little further inside this particular house, you can see a cooler that's been kept here. And then a little further, there's a small room, a lot of onlookers and villagers trying to see what's happening out here. Most of the material of the house has been taken away already, but this is the house where the recoveries have been made. Ammonium nitrate and other details were found out here. You can see a cylinder and gas panels here. Not much in this small room, but we'll try to go further inside the house and try and show you what exactly has been found here. This is the house of the Maulvi, which was being used by Muzammil to store a lot of ammunition, a lot of recoveries, including ammunition nitrate as well. You can see a couple of charpais that have been kept here. Avdesh trying to show you this entire area to get you a glimpse of where we are standing right now. So there are further couple of rooms here, but if we move a little further, up towards this entire area, let's try and show you a little more glimpse of where I am right now, the house where the entire terror conspiracy of close to 2,900 kgs of ammunition has been recovered. this is that entire area. It's an interior village of Faridabad in Haryana where this recovery has been made, and you can see, just to give you a glimpse of where we are standing right now. And this entire place is basically an agricultural land. It's a village also, and multiple correspondents and reporters of NDTV are keeping a very close watch. We are bringing you this special coverage on what's been happening out here. I also have NDTV's Mukesh Sengar here. Mukesh, आप इस पे जांच पड़ताल कर रहे हैं, अभी क्या पता लग रहा है, क्योंकि इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में अमोनियम नाइट्रेट और एम्युनिशन पकड़ा गया, तो क्या कॉन्स्पिरेसी हो सकती है जैश ए मोहम्मद की?
देखिए, शायद हम लोगों ने पहली बार सुना होगा कि इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में विस्फोटक बरामद हुआ, वो भी अमोनियम नाइट्रेट। अमोनियम नाइट्रेट वो केमिकल है, वो विस्फोटक है, देश में जो अधिकतर ब्लास्ट होते हैं उनमें उसका इस्तेमाल होता है। तो ये तो तय है कि ये बहुत बड़ी कॉन्स्पिरेसी थी, और शायद हो सकता है कि दिल्ली यहाँ से बहुत पास में हो तो दिल्ली इनके टारगेट पर हो, ये बिल्कुल पॉसिबल है। हालांकि इसको लेकर जांच चल रही है, लेकिन जो अब तक की जानकारी मिली है कि ये जो पूरा टेरर ग्रुप था ये जैश ए मोहम्मद से कनेक्टेड था, और जैश ए मोहम्मद के जो हैंडलर हैं उनसे ये लगातार अलग अलग सोशल मीडिया ऐप से बात कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कुछ टारगेट दिया होगा, क्योंकि 20 टाइमर अगर मिले हैं मौके से, तो 20 टाइमर का मतलब ये है कि ये 20 जगहों पर ब्लास्ट करने वाले थे और टाइमर सेट कर रहे थे। तो अभी इसको लेकर जांच चल रही है कि टारगेट क्या था। लेकिन जैसा आप देख सकते हैं कि ये जो पूरा इलाका है जहाँ पर ये घर है, आसपास चारों तरफ आपको बिल्कुल सुनसान इलाका है, चारों तरफ खेत हैं। तो यहाँ पर अगर कोई सामान लेकर आता भी है तो किसी की नज़र यहाँ पर शायद नहीं पड़ेगी कि क्या सामान लेकर आ रहा है, छोटे छोटे ट्रक में सामान लेकर आए। तो जब यहाँ पर विस्फोटक मिला है तो आसपास के लोगों को मालूम चला है कि यहाँ पर ये कुछ चल रहा था। हमने बहुत लोगों से बात की, सुबह से हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं, लेकिन किसी को ये मालूम नहीं था कि आखिर इस घर में क्या चल रहा था, क्या विस्फोटक रखा हुआ था। जब पुलिस यहाँ पर पहुंची तभी मालूम चला।
एक अहम सवाल ये भी पड़ता है मुकेश, क्योंकि आप शुरुआत से रिपोर्टिंग कर रहे हैं, जब से ऑपरेशन सिंदूर हुआ तब से जैश ए मोहम्मद की एक्टिविटीज पाकिस्तान में बढ़ी हैं, उनके कैंप्स जो हैं खैबर पख्तूनवा में गए हैं, ISI की स्ट्रेटजी भी इसमें तब्दीली हुई है। तो क्या ऐसा भी कह सकते हैं, हालांकि इंट्रोगेशन में अभी सामने नहीं आया है, कि ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के बाद ISI और जैश ए मोहम्मद बौखलाया हुआ है? जैश ए मोहम्मद के जो मसूद अजहर है उसके परिवार वाले जो है बावलपुर में मारे गए थे, और उस बौखलाहट के तहत ये लोग ये कॉन्स्पिरेसी कर रहे हों?
देखिए, बिल्कुल हमें ये पता है कि ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में बहावलपुर में पूरा जैश ए मोहम्मद का हेडक्वार्टर तबाह हो गया था, और करीब 11 लोग जो उसके इख्तियार हैं मसूद अजहर के मारे गए थे। उसके बाद से चाहे वो जैश ए मोहम्मद हो, हिजबुल मुजाहिदीन हो, चाहे वो लश्कर तैयबा हो, सभी आतंकवादी गुटों में एक तरह से बौखलाहट है, और वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि किसी न किसी रूप में हमला किया जाए। अभी परसों खबर आई कि बांग्लादेश के रास्ते जो लश्कर तैयबा है वो अटैक करने वाला है। जैश ए मोहम्मद में लगातार जो महिला विंग बनी है, महिलाओं को भर्ती कर रहे हैं। इसके अलावा मसूद अजहर की बहन सईदा जो खुद इन्वॉल्व हो गई है इसमें अब, और खुद ने महिला विंग संभाल रही है। तो तीनों आतंकी संगठन कोशिश कर रहे हैं इंडिया को टारगेट करने की, और ऐसा लगता है कि शायद उसी कोशिश की ये कड़ी हो सकती है, और ये पूरी जो कॉन्स्पिरेसी है ये पाकिस्तान और इसके पीछे ISI हो सकती है। लेकिन अभी फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगी तो और चीजें सामने आ पाएंगी।
So the big details of the terror conspiracy breaking here on NDTV, a special broadcast coming to you live from the exact location where the terror conspiracy has been revealed and unraveled by the Jammu and Kashmir police. Remember, on 16th October and 27th October, multiple posters of the Jaish e Mohammed and Ansar Ghazwatul Hind were found in the Naugam area on the outskirts of Srinagar. Further investigation from the CCTV and the OGWs revealed that there was a terror conspiracy, and there were several other key elements and masterminds, including doctors who were involved in this conspiracy, and thereafter arrests were made. NDTV live reportage on the Faridabad terror conspiracy adjacent to Delhi will continue. We'll bring you the latest, but for now, it's back to the studio.
Aditya, there's more breaking news coming in as far as this big story is concerned. Let's tell our viewers that breaking update is with regard to the arms bust is that the lady doctor has been arrested in this case. That's the latest update that we're getting, that the Jammu Kashmir police has arrested the Lucknow woman doctor for her alleged role in the terror module. That's what source-based information is coming in, is that the AK-47 was recovered from her car. This is what we know so far, Aditya. These are the latest set of developments that are coming in. The fact that the Jammu Kashmir police has arrested the woman doctor, the lady doctor, shows that just how deep, how far this conspiracy goes, and the pace at which the probe, the investigation is currently happening. The accused woman doctor has been arrested by Jammu Kashmir police. Aditya.
Well, yes, we're breaking this first on NDTV. Dr. Shahina, an associate of Muzammil, has now been arrested. There's a confirmation coming in from the Jammu and Kashmir police and the Haryana police that a key conspirator and somebody who was linked to Muzammil, who owned that particular car where the AK-47 was recovered, has been arrested. There will be a custodial interrogation of Dr. Shahina, trying to find out how the AK-47 reached that particular car, who really owned the AK-47, and how the chain of the ammunition and the weapons really happened, the entire route that was taken in this entire area. Just to give you a glimpse of where I'm standing again, it's an interior village of Faridabad where the entire raids have taken place. A lot of villagers, onlookers have come across. There's a lot of national and international media trying to find out the entire terror conspiracy and the module that has been busted completely of the Jaish-e-Mohammed and Ansar Ghazwatul Hind. But breaking at this hour first on NDTV, that Dr. Shahina, who was a close associate and perhaps a girlfriend of Muzammil, has now been arrested. She is being interrogated by the Jammu and Kashmir police and Haryana police. Perhaps there would be other agencies that will be involved in this entire investigation further as well. But as I said, this is a very, very significant and serious development coming at an hour when 6 months have passed to Operation Sindoor. There was a pledge taken by the Pakistani terror outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed that they will seek revenge. Is this part of that entire conspiracy of revenge? Who was the main target, and what route did the terrorists and the terror operatives really take to get the ammunition here? There are sources telling us that in 7 to 8 trenches, a lot of ammunition and weapons was brought to this particular house where I'm standing. It's a very small house with perhaps 2 to 3 rooms, not many people here, owned by the Maulvi, who has been picked up as well. So the question really is that who was the target of this massive terror conspiracy coming across in Delhi NCR barely 6 months after Operation Sindoor? A lot of arrests have been made. In fact, a statement was issued by the Jammu and Kashmir police confirming that 2,900 kgs of ammonium nitrate and other explosive devices were recovered. Apart from that, 7 arrests have been made. There are AK-47 and Chinese pistols that have been recovered from this house as well. NDTV has put out the exclusive visuals of the weapons that have been recovered from this particular area. Of course, this coming at an area which is adjacent to New Delhi, India's national capital, barely kilometers away from India's power center, India's parliament, and of course Prime Minister's residence and office. There are security agencies taking this very, very seriously. In fact, Delhi Police, Delhi Police Special Cell is taking care of the security and investigation when it comes to Delhi. Back to you.
All right, Aditya, I leave it there. We're going to keep coming back to you as and when there are updates coming in on that big story, viewers. The latest update being that the lady doctor who may have been an associate of Muzammil has been arrested by the Jammu Kashmir police. That's the latest update coming in, even as